Yes, you are seeing turkey scarfies, and on both of the pups, and that could only mean 1 month, of course, and that month is November, and it is November, and as a matter of fact, it's Thanksgiving Eve. Now, you don't really hear that term very often, but it is kind of a magical night. Because of all the anticipation of what's going to happen tomorrow with all the feasting and the Thanksgiving Day parade and all that good stuff. And generally you're home for the holiday at this point. And we've been cooking for about a week already. Pies and side dishes and all kinds of things, and getting ready to brine the turkey tonight, and of course get it in the oven tomorrow morning. It's just a very nice, fine holiday, and we enjoy it around here quite a bit, even though we usually don't have a very big crowd to cook for. That doesn't slow us down any. But it is a gorgeous day, or it has been a gorgeous day. It's not very late. It's only like 4:20, and the sun is already below the horizon, so ordinarily I wouldn't even be home by now, but because I'm off for the holiday, here we are, and it's just nice enough out here to have everybody out in the garden. Frankie's sniffing around like a wild man, as he usually does out here. He enjoys himself, as you can tell by the wiggling, waggling tail. And we haven't got very much to show you in the way of stuff that's growing, except for the obvious chives, which, as I say countless times, are kind of the first to come up and the last to go in the fall garden. And the other thing is the makings of a Thanksgiving tradition, and that's Brussels sprouts. And they're looking a little droopy in places, but I think we have plenty of Brussels sprouts here, which traditionally I come out on Thanksgiving morning and harvest those, and then I usually do some kind of a split fried Brussels sprouts, and those are pretty good. This year I'm going to add a little twist of a little caramel and vinegar, going on a tip that I saw on TV in the last couple of weeks. Thought it might be fun to try that and see if it gets gives it a sweet and sour flavor. So we'll be trying that, but not much else to show you. Jesse's looking around to see if there's anything of interest around, but pretty much just empty beds for the most part. And in most places we have a nice layer of either hay mulch or what I called last month manure mulch down. Our pole bean trellises are still up. I'll probably take those down and pack them away. But other than that, not much to show you. This is bed number 2, all completely mulched over. And bed number 3 now, there are a few garlic. And I don't know if these might be the garlic that I planted last November that finally came up. I'm just not sure. But they're so small, it's not worth trying to harvest them, so I'm just going to leave them in and see if they come up again next spring and get a little bit bigger. This is where tomatoes used to be, and peppers, and eggplant, and leeks, all bedded down for the winter, as well as the bed where we were growing clover, and that's what's left of the sunflowers. And finally bed 6 here is where we had corn on the cob, the eating corn. And then we won't even go out and take a look at the popcorn and Indian corn bed. I already shared with you the pretty fine harvest that we got out of that. That was kind of a fun project, and we're still popping corn on the cob in the microwave, which continues to just be fun. And also I'll give you a quick update on these guys here, which are the pumpkins that I didn't grow, that they came up voluntarily. And also I had a couple of what appeared to be a cross between pumpkin and Waltham butternut squash. I have since cooked some of each and they taste just fine. Sometimes these volunteer crossbred hybrids, when they come up, they don't taste so hot, but these were very good. So we're having pumpkin pie, squash casserole, and a cheesecake pumpkin pie mixture type pie, all from garden grown pumpkin and squash this year. So that's pretty good for a year that we weren't growing any pumpkin. But that's about it to show you out here. Let's see, just to do some updates from previous videos. You remember when we were strolling through the Brussels sprouts, and I couldn't remember the name of the spray that I used on them, which actually resurrected them here. Well, one of our viewers, Old Gardener Guy, was able to tell me that it's Bacillus thuringiensis, and that it was named after a region in Germany where it was discovered. So thanks for that tip, and he's also a pretty good ukulele player and singer. So you know, pay a visit to him, Old Gardener Guy, the Old Gardener Guy. And then the other thing was the resident of the marigolds that used to be here, and if you remember this guy, I had not seen one of these before, and I got a picture of what I was calling him, and one with him and feasting on some prey as well. And a YouTube viewer called Scoob, well, that's his name, don't ask me why, did have the information that is a crab spider, and that's actually a female crab spider, and the variety is what is the goldenrod? Goldenrod is the name of the crab spider. They construct no web, as I suspected, and they just sit on the flower and wait for some prey to come along, and then grab them with those pinchers and basically suck the life out of them. And so she was, that was a female, looking, after looking at some images on the internet, and stayed here until first, second week in September, and then was gone. So we'll look to see if she comes back in the spring, but or the summer. But the light is already waning. I said the sun was below the horizon. Looks like maybe it's just sitting on the horizon right now through the trees, and we are very excited about the fact that we are headed into Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. Most of the downed trees and branches from Superstorm Sandy are cleaned up, so that's pretty good. We'll have some good firewood by next year, and we have firewood this year from last year's freak snowstorm, so we're in pretty good shape there. And the generator did get us through quite well the 4-day power outage that we had, so that was nice. And we're just feeling pretty good about breaking into this holiday season and everything that goes along with it, including the cooking, which I personally enjoy. And it's really the one time a year that I really cut loose in the kitchen, so that's kind of fun. Anyway, that's going to do it. It's nice enough and still enough out here to sit in the garden with the torches going for a little while longer. Then we'll go back inside and do some more cooking. And tomorrow is the big turkey day, so that'll be fun. I think that's it for now. And the next time we will see you will be December. Another magic month on the calendar. So we'll see you then. Bye, y'all.